Well, they're 2.5 Kelly, or not Kelly.
Erik, you know that you're half dwarf, right?
What if I'm the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hab Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 Stars. I am joined by
Erik.
Kelly.
And Rick.
And this week we watched Hereditary, written and directed by Ari Aster, starring Toni Collette, Millie Shapiro, and Gabrielle Byrne, whatever. IMDb synopsis: a grieving family is haunted by tragic and disturbing occurrences. So what you guys think?
I'm dumb.
Occurrences. You're dumb?
What?
Why you say that?
I'm dumb because I knew when I watched it. This is the only second time I've seen it. I knew when I watched it was scary, and now I'm more of a mom than I was when I seen it, because you experience more. And I freaking cried at a scary movie. I'm like, this is bullshit.
I legit like when the little girls thing happened, I was like, what the fuck? I screamed at the fucking thing, and I just sat there with my mouth open for 5 minutes. I was like, did that fucking happen? Are you fucking kidding me with this shit?
Like, I remember there was something to do with like a car wreck or something with the car. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it'll come to me when I see it. And then I forgot until she was freaking out in the car. I'm like, okay, do they hit? And then like, oh no. Oh yeah, the pole. Oh yeah.
I could deal with a car accident, but that was just too much.
The second that she got in the car, I was like, oh yeah, they smush her head off.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough on Kelly. She forgot this.
I did forget that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm dumb.
Herself with this movie.
I mean, what's funny, I don't know who you guys viewed as like the person that you were, like the protagonist of the story or whoever you identified with. Kelly obviously identified with Toni Collette. Meanwhile, I was the guy, the kid the whole time, and I was like, dude, why didn't you just bring an EpiPen? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And then of course, like the narcissist rage that comes out when she's blaming him at the dinner table. Oh, you killed him. It's like, first of all, where were the fucking EpiPens in your car?
Yeah, any vehicle that you have. I mean, you have at least two.
Well, you don't want to have it in the car because it'll get too hot in there. But you should have it with you. It should come. Every family member should just have it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crawling your fucking key.
You could put it in a lunchbox, I think.
If it gets too hot inside the car, you don't want that.
Like an insulated bag, even, or
it might just be one of those things the girl brings the lunchbox with her. Make sure that she has the fucking thing. And then there's this, right?
It was like phone, wallet, keys, Epi.
Yeah. Then there's this part of it. Hey, I'm gonna get in trouble. What do I do? So you have an option. Your option A is you call the police not the police, but the paramedics, and you deal with the consequences, and your sister doesn't die. Now, I realize that sounds simple thinking about it like this, but we've all been teenagers, and you're supposed to teach your teenagers to think like that so that they can fix that problem instead of being like, well, I'm not going to get in trouble. That's absolutely no. Hell no. I was smoking weed, like as if that's a big deal. They'd be like, you're smoking weed? Well, your sister didn't die.
Yeah. I'm positive that kid would have been picked up by the police though too. They wouldn't have let him stay. Like, that's not a pressing charges thing. Your sister died while you were driving the car. The police are going to pick you up. Yeah. Even as a minor, you're not getting to go home.
I never even thought of that.
There's no fucking way you're going home until they figure this shit out. So
yeah.
No, testing that kid.
He just drove home.
Oh, I know.
They didn't. Yeah.
But like eventually somebody had to get involved because they did bury her. So the police know about this thing. So they would have, unless the mom says she did it, but even then at that point, somebody would have gone to jail for, gone at least for holding, unless they've got a really fucking good lawyer.
It isn't California. So maybe not. I mean, that's the long and short of it. Like, California is like, this guy, what the fuck did this guy do? This guy's brakes went out, and then he crashed into some car and injured somebody, and he did time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And his brake, all that happened was the line on his brake exploded. Wasn't something like, oh, I ignored it. It was like just a whoopsie. Like that kind of shit happens, and he fucking, unfortunately, he didn't kill anybody. He ran into him. Fucking dude did time over that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like a time-worthy thing to me. In other places, you know, you can shoot a guy in your front yard and it's fine. It's weird. So who knows? They were in Utah, but I don't actually know where their story was based.
Yeah.
It was just like Americana kind of.
Yeah.
Right,
they
right,
didn't
right.
They didn't try to say it was any certain
like
place
7.
really. So yeah.
Yeah, where it was just
Oh,
like
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Leave it to Kelly to pick the 7 place where it's scary and everything.
I did pick
What's
the
in
movie
the
7 a couple years
box?
ago too. So I don't know the outcome or the actual story, but in the IMDb trivia of the movie, a similar story like this happened in Georgia. 2 friends, like male adults, were out at a party and they both were drunk, and the passenger needed air because he was about to throw up, barf,
Yeah.
and the same thing happened. Hit a telephone pole, head went bye-bye, and he died. The guy was so drunk he went straight home, didn't even know that even happened, and the headless body was in the car. Like,
Wonderful.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not good.
Ah.
no.
Like, I'll deal with that in the morning. That's tomorrow's
Well,
problem.
I mean, you know, that's like in fucking Missouri, you can go and you can go to like a drive-through place and get booze.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they still do that, but like it's weird. I don't know. I think California's a little too harsh with some of it, but I don't know. I always thought they should have a more proactive thing with drunks. Like you should just be able to call. I mean, I think they'd probably save a fucking trillion people's lives in accidents and money if they just had like a service that was free where you could call and it would be like, hey, come pick me up. I'm fucking loaded again.
I don't know if they
Yeah.
still do it, but I know they used to do that down here during the big holidays, Halloween and
Yeah,
New
they
Year's
would,
and stuff like that.
sponsor up, like, with a
Oh, no
couple,
shit?
fucking,
Yeah.
yeah. They would sponsor
Like with Yellow
couple,
Cab and stuff.
like cab companies. Like every.
I mean, I
single
thought,
fucking
fuck,
bar
like instead of the
had,
cops
had,
waiting
fucking,
outside the
a
bars
monstrous
to.
amount of fucking shit there.
Is
So-
Ricky's mic coming through for you guys?
I don't know.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
leaned back. Okay, that's
Oh.
fine.
Not really.
I was just
Maybe
making
turned up?
sure because he was a little quiet and I was talking
Yeah.
over him on
Okay.
accident. Yeah, because I always thought like instead of the cops waiting outside the bars, they could just go pick the drunks up and give them a ride home because they're probably in the best position a lot of time to wrangle them and then get them in their house. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, plus like they might be able to hit some over the head with a billy club, which that'd be fun.
Right.
You know,
Give them some entertainment too.
yeah, it's not the worst. I
Uh-huh.
mean, shit, if you're gonna like get in a car accident, ruin your life, or get hit in the head by a cop with a billy club, like I'm gonna take the billy club all day long. Plus, I'm gonna break that fucking guy's billy
I was
club.
gonna say the billy club's gonna break on your head though.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy's head made of? Adamantium? Jesus,
You're
I
like
got
fucking
fat
hammer-
Wolverine over here."
You're like Hammerhead from fucking Spider-Man. You got like
Yeah.
adamantium bones and shit. Like a skull and
But this is the worst Wolverine guy I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking what? What did you say to me, buddy?
Yeah, I have like everything I read about this movie was like, this is fucking the scariest movie, whatever, scarier than Conjuring. I didn't feel like it was really scary at all.
It wasn't.
It was
definitely not scary.
It was
Conjuring.
unnerving and like made me uncomfortable most of the time.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of that.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
not.
Okay, when
scarier
we
than
watched
Conjuring.
this the first time,
Mhm.
we weren't living here very long. The house.
Oh,
used
yeah,
to
the
do
creepy
more
house would-
creaking and
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and it was like we watched it in the middle of the night because it was the only
Yeah.
time we could watch it without Boogie being awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fucking scary.
Yeah.
It was not fun. I was like, oh God.
Yeah. I mean, I purposely watched this in the daylight because I read all that stuff and I'm like, well, I'm not fucking doing this before bed. Come
Uh-huh.
on. And then I watched that. I was like, okay, it wasn't scary, but I just felt uncomfortable the whole time watching it. I was just like,
Yeah.
like this is I don't want to be in that world. I do not want to be near these people. All this weird fucking cult shit. These fucking the ants everywhere. Fucking just. Ugh.
I know. I
Ugh.
look away too, Steve.
Yeah.
Steven's big thing is the ants. Like he does not do ants.
Yeah.
And
So,
don't get me wrong, I looked away at other parts too, but ants too, yes.
Yeah, so like every once in a while, like my garden will get like a shit ton of ants in there in the planter box. Well, a really good way to get the ants out of your planter box is to flood it, and the ants will like just swarm out of your garden and create like this huge swarming mat of ants. So every time I do that and it creates a huge swarm, I'll go inside. Steve, you gotta come outside and just check this out real fast. Like, what is it? I said, come outside, check this out. It's so fucking cool, dude. Come here and check this out. He walks out there and I point out the swarming mat of ants. He's like, you son of a fucking bitch.
I don't go outside anymore. He just takes video and sends it to me.
Yeah, now I just say like pictures and video
like
and shit.
when
And
I
I just kind
did
of send it
that.
to him.
That was
and...
fun.
Oh yeah, I was there too. Oh, I seen that
Yeah,
first.
Steve didn't like that. I thought it was really funny. I was like,
Mhm.
I don't know what he's worried about. That shit's hilarious.
It's, you know.
I mean, it's fucking funny.
The
Look at
numbers
the
thing,
ants.
I think. The numbers
It is.
in the
It's very much the swarm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like an individual
Doesn't bother
ant,
me at
not
all.
not that bad. You know what I mean? But you get
special.
a fucking swarm of them. I mean, like, I'm cool with like looking at the swarm. I just don't want to be, you know, like involved with the swarm. You know?
I have crossed the street before because there was a fucking pile of ants on the sidewalk, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
doing that.
Nah, I'm not getting near that. Nope. I'm just gonna walk
Really?
across the street. Yeah.
I always
Don't
try
like
and
it.
stomp them.
No, I'm not
Oh,
doing
yeah. I'm a big stomper.
that. No.
Hell
That
for
shit's
me.
funny. Like, oh look, I'm some fucking stupid ass ant. And then you're like, and they're all dead. And then you get that cool ass smell they make.
No,
Ah.
not
so
cool.
gross.
Ash.
That's
That's
rad.
I hate
disgusting.
that
Smell is so good.
Oh.
My brother,
Okay,
my
next.
brother and I
Nope.
used to see how many ants we could eat before we'd like call
Oh,
it quits.
shut up.
What
No.
the fuck,
Yeah.
Eric? What the
Okay.
fuck?
What?
Hey
What
guys,
the hell?
thanks for watching the podcast this week. That's about Oh man, yeah.
What? You guys never eaten any ants before?
Not on
Eric,
purpose.
You're
Not
fucking
on
missing
purpose.
out.
So
No.
Toni Collette, amazing actress, right?
Fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking great in this. This was amazing.
I love her and
Like,
everything.
yeah. That her fucking end scene was disturbing as fuck. But like, you could just like that when after she finds her daughter, that hit hard.
Oh, I know.
I was like, fuck, man. She did such a great job with that.
Hmm.
I was just
That
like, I
jackass,
don't know what
I
the
always forget the jackass kid left her in there for
Yeah.
his parents to find.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a weak kid. What are you gonna do?
Was he that stoned or was it that much
Nah,
in
he's
shock?
He was in
or,
shock.
Like,
He was in
both?
shock. He's just a little wussy.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
was in
yeah.
shock.
Did
He
it
was
suck to
fucked
find
up.
his fucking? to
Did
kill
it
his
say in the book
sister?
somewhere they wanted a weak male too?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not joking. Like that's what it said.
Well,
No,
they,
I,
like,
I agree. That's what it
obviously-
said. It
Yeah,
said
he's
King
laughing.
Payman liked to find weak hosts.
Yeah.
what they had to
Uh,
do was weaken him too to cause to
Jackpot.
get him to where he
Yeah.
was susceptible too. So they had to.
Oh, I don't think
do
it
all
took
this
too
weird
much to get
shit.
that fucking guy.
no,
there.
he was already pretty far. Once his sister was
I'm gonna-
gone, that pushed him over the edge. I think so.
Yeah.
But,
I
yeah.
think they didn't even need to do that. They did that because I think the girl was already possessed by the King Payman guy.
That's what I was reading.
It
Was
was on
that
accident.
she
Yeah.
was she was the host, and then the Payman doesn't like female hosts, so they killed her to get the get the payment into the kid, but they had to weaken the kid to get him ready for the demon. So because his mom didn't let him near the grandma or her friends at all until
That was a
like,
fucking
the
good call.
daughter was until the daughter was born. So why the fuck did you let them near at that point either? Just don't let them near.
Well,
Keep them
see,
away.
That's the thing about parents that are like that is you forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'll give him a chance. It'll be fine
Mhm.
this time.
Well, it seemed like
'Cause
the
you
dad.
forget.
It seemed like the dad was like, "Fuck this, we're not going near this lady," and then he just gives up because he didn't give a shit. Like at the end, he's like, "Ah, whatever," because like he said no to having her anywhere near the kid when the kid was born, and then the boy, and then
Yeah.
at some point he does do the same thing, I think, with the daughter, but like why did he, why didn't he just keep it up?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, fuck that. No. Like, she was a bad lady anyway, so we're not going near her.
Yeah, I don't understand that. It's just, I mean, I don't care. I don't fucking care if they're fucking family. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I got family in my family that are fucking crackheads. You think I go near them because, oh, well, they're family. No.
Family.
Well,
Fuck
there are a
themselves.
lot of people who are like that. You just deal with it. I mean, families, that's one of those things. Some people fucking stick right in there, and then some people are like, pass. And it's just one of those
Yeah.
things.
And
when it comes to like the types of mother that this lady is, I mean, they're really fucking hard to get around because you don't know. Like a lot of people, like I was just listening to this podcast, and it gave me chills some of the time, and I was like, "Fuck, I know exactly what this guy's talking about." He's like, "I completely, I didn't know what the fuck if this is like abuse, or if this is just me being a wuss, or what the fuck this is, right?" And then you read about like some of the shit they're doing, and you're like, "Oh, this isn't just me. Like they're actually a dickhead."
Yeah.
Right. And that's what happens, but it's family. And then you have the tendency to forget about the shit over time. You're like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
Mhm.
Because
When
you
it
don't
really
want to
was.
know, you don't want to think, hey, my whoever was a giant piece of shit. You don't
Yeah.
want to do that. So
I mean,
Yeah,
I've
anyways.
definitely cut family off
oh god.
and never talked to them again.
Yeah,
So
oh god, yeah, dude. Like,
It's-
oh yeah.
like I mean, like we already have done that with
yeah,
multiple family members. Like we're like, yeah, we don't need to fucking deal with them at all. Like, fuck them.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, the creepy ass at the end when the kid's walking through the house and the mom's crawling on the walls and shit like that. I was like,
That
Yeah.
was
fucking-
good.
that is fucking creepy. I thought it was
The
gonna be another
seance shit
weird.
made me jump.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fucked. I thought it was gonna be another one of those fucking goofy ass demon things like climbing on walls. It's like, oh, don't be stupid. And it was the mom, and I'm like, no, that's fucking creepy.
No, okay, so like
That's
that
fine.
kind
That's
of
re-
stuff there.
Then she
like, so,
sawed
like,
her fucking head off, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
slow, and
So,
then just
like-
sped up, and then like they went out of scene, and you could hear like the
Mhm.
final cut and the head, and like.
Yeah.
So like when like these movies like portray, like demons like this, right? That's the way to fucking do it. Not like in Annabelle and shit like that where you show some weird dude in some goofy ass fucking like goth makeup. You know what I mean? Like that's not how you portray a fucking demon. You know what I mean? Like don't ever show the fucking demon. You can show someone being possessed by a demon and showing them
Yeah.
super fucked up. That's fine.
Show him a shape.
Yeah.
Show him as a shape.
Yeah,
is
like
good.
a fucking like incorporeal shape or whatever. Like if you're gonna do it that
Yeah.
way, but like you don't do what they did in Annabelle and say like, oh well, like we're gonna actually show the demon. No, because that just fucking ruins it. Because you can't make it scary enough.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
but when
Yeah.
you make it like something close to home, like
Yeah. I mean, like you make it like
if my mom,
Yeah.
I'm trying to say of someone who already passed or something that you're like, oh, you seem normal, and then all of a sudden you see like the slow change. You're like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
exactly. It's just make it a person. Just one of the people in the freaking thing there can be possessed, and boom, that's good. Like you fucking got her going. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
that's how it needs to be done. Because when they try to show the goddamn thing there, it's the stupidest fucking thing ever.
Oh, that reminds me. So we watched Smile this weekend,
Oh yeah.
and
Ah.
it was
Actually,
it was
think I
pretty
heard about
creepy.
that.
Like it had some fucking creepy ass parts. That fucking Smile, unnerving as fuck. But you see the monster near the end, and it ruins it a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I was like, come on.
That's kind
Well,
of sucky.
that's
It
shitty.
still had some jump scare stuff. It was very, very much jump scare though. Like it had that kind of stuff, and it did a good job with it. I thought it was good. It's just like I said, it was freaky most of the time, especially with the Smile people and shit like that. But then they showed the monster, and I was like, "You pieces
And
of
they
shit!"
fucking ruined it.
I was like, "It's fucking stupid. It looked fucking dumb as hell." So,
Yeah.
but
It's-
you know,
And the
It's
only thing I
fucking-
knew about it was like there was people in like baseball games and stuff just going.
Yeah, that's what I was telling.
I didn't even
That's
know
all I
about
knew
that.
about it.
Is that they did this freaking advertisement thing where they had this fucking chick go out to like baseball games and shit like that and sit in
Yeah.
the background with a sign, it's a smile, doing the creepy ass smile to advertise the movie. Like I was like, if you're gonna do advertising, that's a good way to fucking
That's
do it.
all I know about it. Yeah.
Like that's pretty goddamn good. I like that.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
it's definitely worth a watch. It's just the monster. I was like, oh come on.
Yeah, no,
Huh.
it's like that right there can turn a fucking like a 5-star scary movie down to a fucking 3. You know, it's just like
It can turn
yeah.
a frown upside down.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Or
Yeah.
no, that's the other way around. Sorry.
No. Well, in that situation, that is the way it goes because you watch a scary movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I
Sure.
did start laughing when I saw the monster, so it
Yeah,
did turn a frown
exactly.
upside down. I was like not, I was like, ugh, the whole time, and then when that happened, I laughed.
Yeah,
It was-
because you're like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Like, this is what you're you're thinking you're gonna do here? Like,
Yeah,
to show this stupid ass fucking monster?
and they didn't do that in this movie, which was good.
No, yeah, that's what I liked about this
Yeah.
movie is that they don't actually show the fucking stupid ass fucking goddamn demon. It's just you don't need to show it. You can't make it scary enough, so don't bother trying to even fucking show it.
All these fucking weird naked people were creepy as shit too.
Mhm.
You know, I mean,
And they
naked
were
people are
like real
typically
people
creepy.
too. They're not like supermodels. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a
Where-
demon
okay,
worshiper.
were they were actually
Sorry.
people, right? They weren't
Yeah.
ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go and
Yes,
rewatch the movie,
because-
and we're just gonna see like there's just like Erik out there in the background, just naked, just, like, picking his belly button. We're like, I knew this movie disturbed me for a reason. I knew it was disturbing for a reason. My subconscious saw that and told me, "Don't fucking watch this."
Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, well, the grandma's friend.
Uh-huh.
So I said that weird.
And
And then like one of the boys under the bleachers that what's his name? Peter? Yeah. Smoked pot with was one of them too.
Oh, was it? Okay. I was trying to look at him and like see, like I was like, do I recognize any of these like from like characters that have just kind of showed up? I was like, I don't know. I can't. They were there. They were in the background. It was hard to kind of see with everybody, but yeah. So that's
Did you also see them throughout the movie? Like in like when they showed like the long shots or whatever? Eric said he's seen them all the time.
There's
like,
one scene where I for sure seen somebody standing there, but I mean, they're obviously there at the ending when it's dark.
Yeah.
yeah.
so like that is
But-
kind of like a feature that like I do like in movies because it's like you're not gonna notice it your first time watching it unless like you're really
like a
paying the fuck
scare me.
attention.
That's what was cool about
You know-
House on Haunted Hill or the Hill House or whatever
Yeah.
that show on Netflix was the ghosts
Oh,
hidden
yeah.
around. Different
Yeah, it's
stuff,
like you'll
so.
see them all throughout the fucking
Yeah.
thing there, but it's like, like you gotta be paying the fucking attention. Like you gotta know what you're looking for right off
Yeah,
the
I
bat,
literally had
otherwise you're
to-
gonna miss it.
Yeah, I literally had to with that show you're talking about, Steve. Had to go on YouTube and search for, where are they in the background? 'Cause
Yeah.
I got to see some of them.
Yeah, I
Which
saw a
is, I
couple
guess,
of
a
them,
good
and then
thing.
I had to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a couple of them, and I was like, "Huh?" And then I just kind of looked it up, and was like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" Because he didn't look in place. They're like remodeling the place, and the guy looked like he was from like the 1800s or something like that. I was like,
Oh yeah,
"That's a weird. Like, what the fuck is this?" And I looked it up. I was
It's
like,
not like a-
"Oh, it's a bunch of ghosts." Okay.
like a
Yeah.
clown or
Yeah.
something that really stands out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fucking even creepier if they're like randos just standing in the background of this one. I didn't know that. I thought it was just at the end. So, but because I know like you see the lady's friend or the grandma's friend, but that's prominent because she's yelling at the boy, from
Mhm.
across the street. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that, fucking creepy as hell.
hmm
You didn't like that shit?
It was like I said, made me uncomfortable most of the movie.
hmm
Like I don't know, like it was a good movie. I don't know if I enjoyed watching it. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like I didn't feel like it was a bad movie. I just felt like I
I wouldn't
felt-
watch it again. And
No, it's unnerving.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I guess I think as I forgot about it, I'm like, oh, I'll give it a shot. I remember being scared or uneasy is what it was. You're right. And now that I'm really uneasy, I'm like, no, thank you. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I think like with The Conjuring, they did a good job of building the tension, and then it took a long time, and then once it happened, it was fucking scary. They had the jump scares and things like that with the weird monsters and just all with the weird ghost things and shit like that through the thing. Where this one, it just I don't think I enjoyed watching it, but it was a good movie. I don't know. It's just I don't know. That would be a really bad. I don't think they would ever put that quote on a box anywhere.
No,
I didn't
no.
enjoy watching this, but it was good.
Anybody else have a different line?
Yeah.
We need something. This
Yeah.
isn't. No, that's not it.
Yeah. Because it was
well, that shit's creepy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that shit.
No.
I mean, it's like, God damn, what the fuck is going on with this fucking creepy ass shit on here?
Kind of just makes you fucking
something
thankful
different.
that like that shit ain't gonna happen to you. You know what I mean? At least to the best of your knowledge.
Yeah, I fucking hope not. Phew. I'm not
Like,
cut out
it's
for
like
any of
I
that
ain't got
shit.
enough ball juice to be dealing with that. All right, dude. Like,
I don't know. I mean, like, if they're trying to possess me, I know that'd be weird. I don't know. I'm pretty stubborn. I'm not sure how that works into anything. It's magic. I don't know.
Well, it seems like most stuff.
Nobody knows. Like, none of this shit's really written down anywhere where anybody can look at it.
Well, it seems like most of the stuff is like they have to mentally weaken somebody, which is why they can affect somebody.
There was a thing. I think it was one of those fucking those the movies with like the Warrens in it and shit like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like they go through like certain phases. Like you have like the infestation phase where it's like they're just trying to fucking scare you. Like, and that's what
they're trying to weaken you.
When they weaken you, and you're exuding more terror, that's going to weaken you and make them stronger. And now once you're weaker and they're stronger, okay, now they can finally start their fucking possession phase. Where they can actually start possessing you and other objects and things like that around the fucking house.
So
like the goddamn, what was that, the fucking Babadook and the Crooked Man or whatever it was, or
the
turn the fucking
Crooked
dog.
Man.
Crooked Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Crooked Man. Yeah, the fucking dog turned the goddamn dude there. I was like, that right there, I think, in like all these types of movies there, that was the one that got me. Like,
dogs are supposed to be sacred, right?
Dogs are supposed to be
don't mess
fucking
with
safe,
dogs,
dude. Like,
I think dogs are resilient to all. I think, I'm not even shitting you guys. I think dogs are like, fuck off with this shit.
Well, yeah, that's why the monsters always kill them, so that they can't fucking,
That's why you need two dogs.
So the other dog can help. Yeah.
The guy's like, this fucking thing shows up. He's like, I can't do two dogs. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you think I am, fucking Superman over here? What the fuck? I can't do two dogs.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So there was some like possibilities that in Phasmophobia they're going to do more with the insanity meter in the thing, where you start seeing things like not just the ghost events, but like actual, like you start having hallucinations the lower your insanity or your sanity is. So like even when you walk outside, you'll start seeing shit and stuff. Like you'll be safe outside, but
so it's gonna be like in fucking, what was it? Please Don't Starve. When your sanity goes down, you start hallucinating fucking creatures out there until eventually you just fucking go so insane you die.
Well, I don't think it'll kill you, but it'll be enough where you're just like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. So they can't do it so much that'll make it unplayable. That would be really hard, especially when there's some ghosts you got to get low sanity for. But if they do that, maybe they'll add some different ghosts and things. So that'd be cool. Do some possession stuff, and then one of the player characters is the monster. Or you think you're there, you're in there with another player, and there's nobody else in there with you.
No, legit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
you're like, I'm in the van. No, you're not. You're right here.
Yeah.
I'm in a van down by the river.
Because I feel like they pushed more scary with that last update with the asylum. Like they put put the ambient noises in there with the weird fucked up shit happening in there. Because the other places, the houses and even the cabins and stuff like that, none of them they're just locations that you go to, and there's nothing like inherently sinister about those places. Where the fucking asylum, you're like, this place is, fucked up. So and I think they're supposed to start doing that more with some of the other stuff. So revamping some of the maps and things, so it'd be cool.
Great.
Make it more scary.
Because it's great, making this fucking game I already hate even worse. Pieces of fucking shit.
Yeah, that shit was just like, ugh, fuck all of that. I just, the uneasiness that this fucking movie gave me so the first time I was either drunk or I ate a gummy. I'm not sure. If you really want to have a scary movie worse, eat it. No, I'm pretty sure it was a gummy
We didn't have
or
gummies yet.
or
Then.
an edible.
No. Okay, well, that's
We've
my
had
memory, but
edibles since my dad died. So I had like a cookie thing that my mom gave me. So anyways, I don't know. I
Okay.
can't remember if I was dry. I was not at full cognitive ability.
Yes,
And that
that
movie
much
was
we
way
know.
fucking scarier. I was like, holy shit, the lady's floating around. Holy crap.
well, I was gonna take a gummy we watched it in this morning, but the plan was last night. So, but I'm like, I'm glad I didn't do that now.
No, yeah, that would have probably been really bad for Kelly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think she would have enjoyed that. No.
Well, then and also, I don't know if you guys noticed when you spend the night in the summer here, our lights automatically turn on at I think 7 o'clock,
Oh.
Mhm.
and
In the
like,
morning.
well, they're not off. They're just like low and like purpley and
dimmed.
kind of dimmed, right?
Yeah.
And then at 7, it's full blown. And so 7 o'clock rolled around and it turned on at the perfect time because it was really getting into like the end cult stuff and like the floating
Yeah.
and all that. And I'm like, well, thank you.
Yeah.
It was fucking creepy.
As
We
we-
were like sitting there, and I mean, I don't know.
We talked
The
about this
magic shits-
last time with the reading the shit in the basement and stuff. Don't
Yeah.
fucking read something that you don't understand, all right?
No,
Don't
yeah.
read languages and
Mhm.
weird books and shit. I don't give a shit who gives that shit to
No,
you.
yeah.
Don't read this crap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or maybe like once it's like kept in your. Wait, she died. Did she die in the house? Or
I
the
don't
grandma?
think so. I think at
We
that
don't
point,
know.
the dad had told her she had to leave.
And
You
go
know,
into hospice.
Yeah, because she was staying there, and then she was already bad, but she was staying there the way I remember it, and then she got really bad, like worse, and then the dad said no and no contact, and sent her away to hospice for her last
okay.
little bit, and then they buried
So-
her, and
Basically, they've had these boxes for at least for a while, a little bit, to go
Yeah.
through and go, do I want to keep this or whatever? And like, wouldn't that be like I don't think so.
yeah,
You know, unless you're just so like confused in the head, you're like, I'm glad she's gone, but she's still my mom, kind of thing. And so you're like, I don't want to see it. I could understand that.
That's how
But-
most people are. Like,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They're like, oh, yeah, my parents not fucked up.
yeah.
They don't want to admit that shit.
Although
You
I
know.
think she knew her mom was fucked up though.
Yeah,
Like-
Yeah.
because think about it, like her dad died when she was an infant, so she probably
Yeah.
had postpartum then. If she's the oldest, I don't know where she is in the family, you know, but of starvation. So there was some
Her
then that she
brother was older than her, because I think she said her older brother, didn't she? When she was talking about it in the meeting.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So the dad dies of starvation when she's little. They were obviously trying to get
how-
the brother.
how does someone die?
Wait, he died of
starvation.
starvation? How the hell did I
The
miss
father
that?
did, yeah.
How?
It was during the meeting. She was like telling her whole like, this is what happened to my family.
Well, more than likely, the mom and her cult probably tied him up somewhere or some shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because I like how the fuck does that fucker die of fucking starvation?
Unless the dad was in on the cult too. I don't know.
I mean, they
That
probably all
poor fucking
were.
guy. He's probably like, oh shit, we're gonna do some like really kinky shit.
Yeah, he thought it was an
From the
eyes wide.
1970s.
Yeah, he thought
I
it was
have
an
no
eyes wide
idea.
shut cult, and it was a fucking
Yeah.
murder.
The
You
eyes
cult.
wide open.
Oh damn! I thought I joined an orgy.
He's like, oh hell yeah.
It's like, well, when in Rome.
There's all these candles. I'm hoping for like the melted wax thing.
Yeah.
And oh wait, wrong
See,
kind of candle.
That's how you stop that, right? Like if you get brought to like this place, there's especially being spooky month, you know what I mean? Like and say like that hot spooky goth chick, you've been fucking after, all of a sudden takes an interest in you, right? Like she takes you out there in the forest to go get sacrificed. What you do is you just I thought this was an orgy, and you just go, well, when in Rome, you take your clothes off and start
Yeah.
just cranking one out. You know what I mean? Because if they're gonna sacrifice you,
Naturally.
that's gonna make them be like, I don't think we got the right person to sacrifice. Why don't you just get the fuck out of here? And you'd be like,
Maybe that's exactly what they needed. Maybe they're sacrificing to horny god. I don't know what god that
I
is.
mean,
but,
honestly, if I'm going to sacrifice to the horny god and I get to go in the horny halls, then I'm fine with that. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, like I think there's like a Greek one that turns himself into goats and plows people.
I think that was Odin, but
No. No. No, there's a Greek one for sure because Charlie Kelly played it in some kind of a skit. I remember that.
Like Dionysus or something. Getting
Yeah, I
drunk
don't
and-
know his name. I'm not. I don't know.
Well, because I
Is
know
he like the
Odin.
god
There's
of parties and
Frigga,
shit?
the goddess of
well,
love and
well,
Viking
I know
mythology.
Odin would turn into fucking animals and bone, married women.
What was that one?
Well,
Sorry.
Odin would turn into animals and bang married women.
Yeah, but so would fucking Zeus and
Yeah, that's
Zeus
right.
did a lot
that
more than
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of Zeus's thing, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I like
they all
how
kinda
back
did
in the
that.
day they're trying to call their married ladies hoes with, oh yeah, if Zeus showed up here as a goat, you'd bang her. Which I feel like is completely. I don't know. Maybe we should all be more thankful that we live in modern times instead of back then, because like maybe that shit's not as like I don't know what they were doing back then. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't document shit like that. I mean, who the fuck's gonna be the weirdo writing that shit down? There's some
Damn it.
guys like, and then the goat cameth unto my wife in the form of Zeus, and she ploweth him. And you're reading it, and the fucking priest reading this is like, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this page. This guy's fucking whoa.
Well, that's actually what's just down in the catacombs of the Vatican. Is actually just all that shit right there.
I know. Everybody
just
thinks
all
it's
that
like some
crap.
really rad shit, and
Mhm.
it's some stupid fucking crap like that. It sucks too.
Exactly.
Well, or it is like that's where all the stuff about the demons and all that stuff is.
Yeah, I mean that's
'Cause it
the
might be
whole
there.
thing with that Tom Hanks movie, right? The Da Vinci Code stuff. Isn't
Yeah.
that where all that shit is? Like the angels and demons. Well, I don't
Well,
think
and-
I've watched that. I don't think I've watched that movie. I watched the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't think
I mean, in
Wow.
real life,
Long.
people have said that. I think that's actually a true thing.
like that's where they put all that shit.
Yeah, they have a bunch, like a big fucking secret hoard of shit that nobody
they have
can
a big
look
old
at.
secret hoard of fucking like documents and shit.
Yeah, and they're being dicks
fucking-
about it. Won't let anybody fucking
Oh,
see
They
man.
it.
don't want
What
anyone to
if-
fucking see it. It's supposed to be like the lineage of Christ and
What if
fucking
that's
Mary and all that kind of crazy ass fucking crap.
what if that's all the shit from fucking the Alexandria library before it burned? Like the Romans got a hold of it and were able to get it out of there. And then
Oh
the
my
thing
God.
burned and there's just a bunch of shit from Alexandria
I mean,
library.
there could be that in there as well too.
It's just nothing but like my wife hath came upon Zeus.
Just
In the
That's
It's
kind
just
of what I
ancient
like.
porn.
They're just like,
what
you
it
know what?
was.
If everybody can see this, they're not gonna fucking even give this a
like
try.
that's- Yeah, so like that's what I'm
No.
saying, like
Just ancient erotic fiction.
yeah, ancient,
Yeah.
autoerotic asphyxiation.
And there was an
That's all.
undead, and my wife came upon him and service. Kelly, can you do Tina? Because that was what I was thinking of. You know how Tina has her weird shit?
Oh, like in her
Yeah, and her fan.
erotic
like,
fan.
yeah.
fan fiction. Well, it's obviously going to be involving zombies and butts.
It does. For
Holy
sure,
butts,
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, the holy butt of Christ.
Jesus.
I'm not going there.
Oh man.
Oh god damn it!
What'd you do that for?
Well,
I
good
was
thing you're not in a
standing there and I
hardcore-
forgot the guy would explode.
Well, good
See
thing,
what happens
like I
when we
said,
talk
good thing you're
shit?
not in hardcore mode, because otherwise you would have had to.
That's why I never
restart your
play
character.
hardcore mode. I'm not good enough for that.
Hardcore boy is not that bad. Just gotta take it slow.
No, I don't want to do that's you can ask Steve. He knows that's not my mentality. I can't do that.
You know, he's like, oh, look at that thing. I'm gonna go kill that thing. Ah, fuck that thing.
Let's go
killed me.
fucking kill that. Like we're playing New World and I just run halfway across the map to go kill something.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is you're just pretty much trying to Halo this shit.
I don't know. I just like to eradication. Well, that didn't come out right.
Like to eradication. huh?
Cleansing, not good either.
Yeah.
Especially, Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like Toni Collette needs to be in a shitload more stuff
She does.
because she never ever was like the guy, the dad in this. I was like, God, this guy's a terrible dad the whole time. I'm like,
He was kind of a
don't
lump,
just reach
right?
over
Like, he didn't-
and touch your fucking your kid's shoulder. Like, stand up and give the fucking kid a hug. He needs it.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
kind of a lump in this thing, right? He didn't really do much at all. Through this whole like what, like you're just there, just cause I don't know. You didn't help
I
at
feel
all.
like this is a lot of dads.
Maybe,
is.
maybe he thinks that kid is the milkman's kid.
He's gotta be
Well-
because okay, I said it twice during this movie, and it's not just this movie, but every like show I watch when there's like a family, I go, oh yeah, they did that casting really good. You could see them being kids, their kids or whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah, see the resemblance.
he's a good actor, but he didn't look the part.
Yeah.
Exactly,
And
so
it was
just
obviously
the
their
milkman's kid.
you know, she gave birth to him, so it's
Yeah.
biological. Yeah. So I don't know. That kind of stuff bugs me.
Yeah, this one here, I was like, wait, what is the deal with this? I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
they need to let us know somehow or another. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because I don't mind having the best actor play the role, right? But then they need to let us know just to make sure that, like, okay, they're for sure like that's the guy's kid. Because I kept thinking, like, this isn't even his kid.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like, because, you know, that shit happens.
it does.
How many people
Yeah, that would be
are
fine.
raising someone else, some other dude's kid?
Yeah, and like I said, and it would be appropriate at that point, you know, to like be like understanding, like, oh, this is why he's fucking cold with this kid because he knows it's not his fucking kid, and he's, you know, resentful and pissed off at his
Well,
fucking
he doesn't
horrible
want to
wife.
just own up and be a fucking grown up and be like, well, you know, it's not
Well,
the kid's
that's kind of
fault.
like what my thought is. It's like, okay, look, you stuck around after the kid was born. You willingly assumed the father role. Do
Yeah.
your fucking job, bro. Like, you took on that responsibility willingly. You did so knowingly, like knowing exactly what the fuck was up.
He didn't do it willingly. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, look, I'm down to marry you. We got to get rid of this kid. She's like, what? Hey,
You're
I'm
cool,
just
but
saying,
he's got to go.
let's put him up for adoption or something.
That's so
Maybe he
sad.
falls in a well. I don't know. Jesus.
Turns out they have a
There's
Lassie though, and
definitely
Lassie's
some
always
sick
barking.
fuck who's fucking said that. She's some Biff Tannen who's been like, nah, fuck it. We're going to get rid of this kid. I'm going to take him hunting.
I don't know. That is a way to do it.
Yeah, here's your spear. Go hunt that bear. And he's like, what? Yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you know, I'm an experienced hunter. This is how you do it. There's a bunch of fucking 13-year-old boys who'd buy that. Man, actually, that'd be kind of fun. Oh, it's too bad you couldn't get like a trained bear.
You can get a trained bear.
No, I mean, like, if they weren't just out there where you could be like, hey, bear, come here. Fuck with this kid a little bit, beat him up, and then leave.
Fuck with the skill.
So you want like you
I'll
want
buy
like
you
a,
a pack of I'll
you-
buy you a pack of beer. You're Odin, right? Just don't kill him.
you want like a Yogi Bear out there.
Or you can like,
Yogi's
have
like,
sex with them either.
Will you
because
give me 8 picnic baskets? I'll
Yeah.
fucking give you 10. Or could I just give you some pies? Oh, even better.
I mean, like at this point, if it's Odin or fucking something like that, you just pretty much like, hey, dude, I can show you where there's a bunch of easy women at. You're like, fucking deal, dude. Can you show me where it's at?
I mean, they know where they are, Ricky.
That's why they showed up.
Yeah, they just know.
They know.
They're like, what are you talking about? I've been to university. No. That's a good one. Anyways, yeah, I mean,
Ricky, we've been
Like
to
I
this
was-
place.
Oh,
To where
like
this
I was
movie
saying,
No, really, where?
Park City.
yeah.
I really feel like they need to make a movie where they have a lady bad guy and it's her.
Tony Collette.
Because she like really nailed it.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I don't look like she's kind of done with doing any of these dark things. I mean, unless it's like she's a villain for like an action movie or something like that. Probably wouldn't be dark enough, so it'd be fine. Because she said she kind of just wants to do comedies and stuff. So
Well, that would make
Um,
sense. I don't know what Kelly. What was the name of that show we just seen with her in it?
Mm.
It had the blonde girl from Dark Shadows.
My book. Oh, good lord.
It's a Karen Slaughter book, I think.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Oh my gosh. Hold on. It's on Netflix and it's a show and I'm looking it up, but my internet is being slow and stupid.
Well, that's weird. It shouldn't be.
Well, you gotta actually hit enter after you type something in, apparently.
Oh,
it's called Pieces of Her. It wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she nails it in that one too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Little Miss Sunshine, one of my favorite movies. It's.
Oh, that was a good movie. I like that movie.
I love
Oh
it
my
so
god,
much.
she's the mom
Yeah.
in that?
She's a mom. Yes, that's where
Jesus, this
I
lady
think I
has,
started loving her.
I gotta say,
I
if this
love
lady
her.
doesn't get like a best actor, whatever the fuck they call it, I don't know, because they go back and forth.
Probably
on that.
won't, dude. Truth
A
be
best
told.
person thing, then it's like a real big injustice.
Yeah, she was on Knives Out too.
So it sounds like maybe we should do
Oh,
like a
yeah.
month of
Yeah.
Tony Collette next year, like we do with other actors. We usually, you know, or directors like we did in
mean,
Night Shyamalan
Like
this year.
Tom, you know, dude, like Tom Hanks movies are nice to watch, but she's like actually a good actress.
Yeah, like she's actually a different character when she plays.
And it's not
And
like
yes.
watching Meryl Streep be a bitch in everything she's in.
Yeah,
That's still not being a good actress. That's just being yourself. I'm just
Let's
assuming that
see.
she's a bitch. That's probably wrong, but
Assuming that
Well,
she's a
you know.
bitch.
Tony Collette literally played like 8 different characters in one TV show. She was in the United States of Terror, which I never finished. I watched it, I really liked it, and then like I don't know, I just moved on. I hate when I do that. I occasionally be like, what else is on, and I'll forget about it because I'll get stuck on something else. It's that.
One of my
maybe-
favorite things is to be watching a TV series I love and not like leaving one episode left so I don't have to see whatever awful thing they have waited in store for them.
Oh man. So she was born in November, so we won't be able to do her birthday month. We'll have to choose a month next
No.
year to do some movies of hers. But with that, what rating do you guys give this?
This is like a 4.5. This is fucking. It's a 5-star movie for me. In its genre, I like it because it's not so scary. I can't watch it or really don't want to,
But it's disturbing.
but it's unsettling enough where I'm like, whoa. And then they don't murder a little boy, so it doesn't bother me as bad.
I mean, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can't. 4.5. It would be 5, but don't make me cry, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, so I gave the movie a 3.5.
Good fucking rating from Ricky.
Holy shit, that's like top-notch rating from Ricky. I really hope we watch Top Gun Maverick at some point, and Ricky's like, "This is a fucking 5-star movie."
Oh, that fucking movie is amazing. I love that movie.
I don't.
There's no way
Uh,
Ricky gives it
No,
5
no.
stars though.
No, because it has fucking that crazy ass fucking.
Ricky doesn't like Tom Cruise. I gave this movie 4
Because he reminds you of
stars.
Jason.
No, well, there's that, but he's also just a vile piece of shit.
Steve, what'd
Uh,
you give it? I didn't hear.
I gave this movie 4 stars. So,
4. Okay.
Oh,
as I said, I don't think I enjoyed this movie, but it was a good movie. So
Exactly. I will not watch it again. And-
Yeah.
and anyone that I say, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this tonight," just say, "No, Kelly."
yeah.
no, I'm
I haven't
definitely
seen
going
it
to
in like
watch
5
it.
years. I know I liked it. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
All right, next week's
It's a
movie
good
is
but I fucking hate it.
next week's movie is Eric's choice. What are you gonna choose?
Oh, it is? Malignant.
Yeah, you're after Kelly.
What the hell is
I-
He
Malignant?
I never
knows.
remember whose turn
Trust
it
me,
is.
I'm his wife. I have to nag him sometimes. So I just go, "Hey, honey, your pick is tomorrow. You have something every week."
You do it
Or
like
every
that too?
No. Oh.
I wish she did it like that. I would chuckle. Instead, she's like,
No. Hey.
"You know that you guys
No.
are thinking."
No.
Oh man. All
She
right.
doesn't do it like that either.
Jerk.
This is the one that's by James Wan, the guy who did the
Oh, yeah.
Conjuring and Aquaman.
It's got
and
the
all that
lady
stuff.
that was in The Mummy and in what the fuck is the name of that movie? No, it's a TV show. It's Tommy Shelby's Dead Old Lady.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Let's
talking
do-
about a TV show that if you would have paid attention to, you'd know.
Let's just
Well,
I
let's
guess
just
I should've.
end October on Ernest Does Halloween.
Well, we did
Well-
Scared Stupid. Is there
Yeah,
another
I-
Halloween, Ernest?
No.
No, I don't
It's
think
just
there
that
is.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's your choice next, Ricky, and then we've got a group choice. All right, so next week we're gonna watch *Malignant*. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to talk about before we go?
I don't think so.
All right, so that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/TurgetedPlays, and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter @HAP Gaming. You can follow me on Twitter @Turkadur. You can follow Eric
On Twitter @Quick and Severe.
You can follow Kelly
On TikTok @Mama.Muffins and Instagram @Muffins08.
You can follow Ricky.
I'm Immigrant Lucy92.
And you can also follow Jason on Twitter @Unbelievable1. You can email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky @HEPgaming.com. Each one of those names individually @HEPgaming.com. You can find all the stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurgetedPlays. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys next week as we talk about the movie *Malignant*. And talk to you on Tuesday, Wednesday as we play some video games. 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for those. That'll be it, though. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Where's that music coming from?